hope I've got enough memory. Nice
Oh
to
my
see you
God.
did your hair.
Huh?
Oh,
What, is that bad?
foppish. Kind of goes with the wine thing. Let me turn the dishwasher off.
That's why I wanted my cap.
Oh, you look like a dick with a cap on. Okay. Right, you ready? Hi! No, you sound so presentary. It's Wine Wednesday. It's a chance for...
Hang on, have you started already?
Yeah.
Have you?
Oh, how should I start it?
I just didn't know you started already. Usually you like go 3, 2, 1 and go.
You're slurring already.
Huh?
How much have we drunk?
I'm not slurring already.
are.
I haven't. I'm not slurring.
Hello, everyone. This is basically what we've called... what have we called it?
Wine Wednesday.
No, it wasn't that.
Yeah, it was. It was
No,
wine and grapes.
No, it wasn't that.
Grape and grapes. Grape and gripes.
No, we should
Grape and the gripes.
Maybe we should call it that.
Wine and gripes.
Wine Club Wednesday.
That's what I just said.
No, it's the Wednesday Wine Club.
Okay, there you go.
That's it. Wednesday Wine Club, where we pair a grape with a gripe. It's very bouncy. That we've got it. Basically, we've got the camera rested on a on one of the kitchen chairs.
No one needs to know that shit.
We've got a professional light and everything this time.
No,
around.
that's your stuff that you used to do when you used to get drunk and ask me to do things.
I can't believe you just said that. I was going to say that and I thought, no, he'll kill me. Jonny, what would you like to start with your grape? What grape have you bought with
Can
you
I actually
today?
tell people this week about this wine? Because it's actually very good. Look, a lot of people have got no idea when they go and buy wine. And they just go on what maybe their parents have drunk in the past. Listen, I've drunk a lot of booze. Now, this Fleurie is an amazing red. It's a very light red. If I can show you that here. This
is so wobbly.
This is a cracking bottle.
Stop touching the table.
I'm not.
You are. It's making it wobble.
It doesn't matter. No one gives a shit. Okay, look. Fleurie, this is an amazing wine. Now, this is a red that you can have with fish, with all the light things. I think there's a misconception about what you can drink wine with.
I don't like red wine really because it sends me to sleep.
That's the heavy stuff, which is why this stuff you can drink. This is a Beaujolais. Okay, it comes from the Beaujolais region of France in Burgundy.
Lives in a
Yeah, which is my favourite region, Burgundy. Yeah. Now this, you might have heard of Beaujolais Nouveau, like that. The young, if you haven't, this is where this comes from. It's got its own appellation, actually, Fleurie.
What does appellation mean?
It's where in France, they have all the appellations to produce their wine. You have to produce it a certain way to set rules. Otherwise, it can't classify as what it's called.
Okay.
Okay, so
right.
That's it. So this Fleurie, I'm saying you can buy all this stuff at like Tesco's, Majestic, all over. This is a posh one.
You pushed the boat out, didn't you? Because I actually said,
Yeah.
I'd love to get some bubbles to celebrate because I got to 5k.
Look. Yes, you did.
And instead, wait. But instead, we're going to use the aerator. But instead, he got something that he liked, which is standard Jonny. And I like this actually as a red because you can have it chilled, can't you?
Have it chilled, but you can have Rioja chilled as well.
Okay.
You can have Rioja, all sorts of red.
I like it. It's light. It's fruity, and he likes to use this fancy thing. It's a bit broken actually because it's from overuse. But it's instead of one of those big decanters, isn't it? So you're airing the wine, but like in a speedy way. May I serve you, sir?
So it's called an aerator.
Let me do it for you, baby.
All right, it's a little bit bluey.
Excuse me.
Look, can you even
That'll
see?
be the chickpeas at dinner. Thanks for buying such a nice bottle of wine.
It is to celebrate your getting to 5,000, which is good.
Well, actually, do you know what he said to me? He went, is that good?
I was like 5. Why don't you make it 10?
I think it's good. I think it's good.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you go up in
Oh,
5
look.
gradually. Oh, look, perfect amount.
It's great, that little aerator. Emma!
Sorry. Cheers.
No one needs to see your filthy little side apart from me. Basically, instead of going for the faff of decanting wine, you don't really need to decant Fleurie because it's very young. It's a young grape. It's a gamay grape. And
It's a gamay grape.
Yeah, it's a gamay grape, and you don't really need to decant that because you can drink it pretty soon after you've bought it.
It's really light. I don't like red wine, but I like this.
This is so light. So if you go
Definitely like the
anywhere
crack.
and just go Fleurie, buy Fleurie, and it's like an
Stop
all-day
wobbling the
drinker.
table. That's why the camera keeps going. People are going to think they're having some kind of,
Seizure.
Yeah. You did it, didn't you? Twat.
Do whatever you like.
That's enough of the grape, I think.
Okay, it's enough of the grape.
What should gripe, you grumpy twat?
No, but it's good. That.
Stop wobbling the table.
Oh, is it that wobbly?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that wobbly the other day.
No.
No. What am I griping about?
I don't know. What are you griping about today? You said you had a few things and you wouldn't let me talk about it with you. So come on then. What is that?
Yes. Parking. This is the big one.
Why have you? Why
I was
moaning about parking?
I'm moaning about parking because, for one, went to the supermarket the other day on a busy weekend and there was only one space, but a car had parked half over the line, which meant I couldn't get in. And the only other car space that was available was right on the other side, which meant a long walk. Not a lot. I know it's first world problems, but this really annoyed me. I'd like to see them in that supermarket.
Yeah.
I just want to find out what they're buying and then character assassinate them. That's what I'd like to do. Move on from that. This is true, which is why it's top of my list this week.
Yeah.
Where you have allotted car spaces outside of your house, if you live, in sort of roads like in London where you've got terraced roads, you've got one parking space. 5 cars could park in this one space. And only 2 cars were in there. Selfishly parking, they turned up when the whole bay was empty with maybe 1 car. Now I'm going to tell you what happened.
What?
I went upstairs to the spare bedroom. That's because Emma's got all of her crap up in all the bedrooms upstairs.
Right, we don't need to talk about that.
Well, I had my sports cash down in the wardrobe.
What's this got to do with the parking?
I was getting ready. I needed some sports cash. I was there and I had the shutters slightly ajar, which meant I could see them, but they couldn't see me.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Creepy.
Early morning, before getting ready for work,
Yeah.
had a meeting, wanted to look all right.
Yeah. I thought you were getting into sports cash.
I do when I go to meetings.
Okay.
What's wrong with a chevroned ice white action slack? I was totally nicked off partridge. Anyhow, so I was looking at him anyway.
Stop laying on the table.
This car came up and it parked.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was quite interested because I was looking. It was just how it happened. He came and parked and reversed and then parked again. And I thought, you're going to go forward, aren't you? Because you've got half a car length that you're just leaving at the front. Yeah. And even more so at the back.
I'm guessing they didn't.
So they didn't.
No.
And they parked up. So I was
Did they get out?
enraged.
Did you see them view the space and go, fuck it.
They just didn't care.
I'm going to be a selfish
This gets even worse. And I swear on my kid's life, this is true. So I see the guy who parks. So that's already pissed me off. And I'm thinking, right, okay, I know it's early morning. I don't want to row. So I thought, right, what's he doing? He then undoes his window. Yeah. Yeah. Opens the door. Sorry, he winds his window up. Opens the door. And then pulls out his stuff from the, what do you call it? On the side of the door. The little compartment. Yeah, yeah. Where you store things.
Let's call it a side door compartment.
Side door compartment. He unloads all his McDonald's and leaves it on the pavement. He doesn't think anyone's there. He doesn't know that I'm watching him because he's directly below me. No word of a lie. Drops it all on there. I am raging, just thinking, right, what do I do? What do I do? I've got to be responsible. And I think, right, I go out there. Yeah. I'm going to tell him. But I didn't. No. I lost the bottle. I decided to write him a note and put it on the car. What? Put it on the car. About not only did you not only selfishly park, but B, you dropped all your rubbish onto the pavement.
Litterbug.
Yeah.
Double twat.
Anyway, I took a picture of it, so I knew this is what I was doing.
God, but he was terrified from your note.
It wasn't, but actually, I came back lunchtime and he came back.
At the same time?
He came back and I thought, oh my God, he's seen my note. And I thought, I'm going to have to confront him.
Because I know it's from you. Did you write from 179?
I told him 179. Because he was outside 179, so he knows it's me. Right. Just wanted him to know.
But you didn't want him to know enough to go and actually say it to him face to face?
No, because he was going ready. Anyway, I'd seen he was working at the hospital.
Oh, so you thought, okay.
I approached him and I just said...
what was your approach? How did you go in?
I was just like...
Did you go in all like, hey?
I wrote that. No, I was actually doing some recycling out the front. Okay. And I just said, yeah, that's me. And you dropped all your rubbish out the front of your car. He denied it like he was like Donald Trump. Yeah. Denied it even happened. I said, I saw you do it. Yeah. You pulled it all out and it's still there. Yeah. And you're denying it happened and I saw you. And he was still like that anyway. He said, it wasn't me. I said, you should be embarrassed. He picked it up and he put it in the bin round at Nim's fish and chip shop.
Really?
Yeah, he did. I know.
Local reference.
He did. Anyway, he bought it and he put it back and I said, good, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You can do that. I wouldn't let him put it in ours.
No, you were
Said,
doing
can
the recycling.
Stick it in the bin down the end.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I swear no word of a lie, I am not making this up.
Okay, you sure?
Guess what his name was?
Nim.
No, Rubesh.
What?
Rubesh. Rubesh. His name was Rubesh, and I said, are you shitting me? Your name is Rubesh, and you're dropping it. You can't make that
How
up.
did you even get his name?
He's wearing it because he goes to NHS. So he's at the hospital at West Middlesex, and he's got written on his lanyard, he's got in there, Rubesh. He's like some janitor. He's obviously parked there for the day.
Oh, so he cleans up for a living as well?
He cleans up. It's just, you can't work it out.
You can't
No.
write it. I can't believe that you never told me that happened.
I know, well, check this one
I
out.
thought you'd be fuming.
No word of a lie as well. I keep saying that, but it's terrible.
No word of a lie.
Oh. Anyway, I was at school, no word of a lie, with a good mate of mine called Niresh Sivaraja. Yeah? A little bit pokey. Anyway, we'll just gently run over those speed bumps. So just pretend it doesn't happen. Let's be really British. Anyway, oh, it's wobbling. It's not the table. Okay? Oh, Jonny Cupcake. Anyway, listen. So, I was at school with a guy called Niresh Sivaraja, who was also Sri Lankan. Niresh Sivaraja, he was in my band, Witherspoon. And no word of a lie, he used to play the drums. He used to play the drums so hard, he used to like bleed from his knuckles. Everyone was so concerned, but he didn't care. He wanted to be John Bonham from like Led Zeppelin.
I love him.
Anyway, Niresh, guess what? So Niresh means God of water.
Yeah.
Yeah? Guess what?
What?
Couldn't swim. I'm joking. Every time we're doing a gala, Sim would be like, don't you worry, I'll just pick up all the gear. Don't want to go in there. Because for me, it's like instant death. For you, it might be a jolly. Get you 50, 100 metres, whatever, 50 metres. For Siv,
No.
well, it's just drowning. It's not happy, is it?
Not funny.
No.
I don't know why I'm laughing. Still the farts.
I know, it's still linger.
Lingering.
Did you have to let it linger? Una such a fool fire.
On that note.
Anyway, chin chin. Bottoms up.